You can't be a sexy person unless you have something sexy to offer. With me, it's my voice. The way that I sing, the way I express myself when I sing. Elvis was always over the top. That's why he had that gold lame suit. He designed his jumpsuits himself. He always said, if you're going to be a star, you should look like one. It is widely held that too much wine will dull a man's desire. Indeed it will, in a dull man. My real name was Thomas Jones Woodward, so I dropped the Woodward. I would want to be known as a great singer, that the records I've made and the performances that I've done to be remembered. But the voice is the most important thing. The showmanship goes along with it, but I want to be remembered for my vocal ability. You are only a young talent, but we don't know how old your soul is. Time is my enemy. Time will catch up with me vocally. And I dread that. I dread to think about life without singing. I don't think you can sing about certain things when you're a teenager or in your early 20s because you haven't lived long enough. So I think living gives you character, and that comes out in your voice. There's plenty for me to do. There are more albums. I'll record as long as I can and as long as my voice works as well as it does now, and for as long as people want to hear me. People never talked about my music. They just counted how many knickers were on stage. I come from a coal mining, working class background. My father was a coal miner. I've always felt myself as being a serious singer. I think teenage love is a great thing. There's nothing quite like it and never will be for the rest of your life. Oh yeah, I would have been a coal miner, I would think, if I hadn't had tuberculosis when I was 12. I love listening to new stuff. At home in LA, I always have the radio on to hear what is happening. I want to find out more about how the Backstreet Boys get their incredible sound. I've got both their albums, and I would love to cover one of their songs. I'm a lyric man. I'm always looking for meaningful songs. I think the first time I ever wore a tuxedo was when I played at the Talk of the Town in 1967, because it was a nightclub, and that was the thing to do. I didn't have to play rugby that well, and I didn't have to play cricket that well because I had this voice. There is nothing like the sound of a Welsh male choir, and the Treorchy is the finest. They have represented the best of the Welsh voice for generations with honor and integrity. They are international ambassadors. When I started recording, I thought I'd be able to do all kinds of records. Jazz, country, dance. And I've always wanted to do a gospel album. Dean Martin always dressed very well, but then he was a good-looking fella with a good physique, so he could wear anything. As for the music business itself, the key things have not changed that much. It operates like any business, and money still keeps things moving. I haven't become an American. Having a house in LA is just where the house is. It's just a convenience thing living there. I carry Wales around inside me. I'd consider moving back there one day. I never really left.